Welcome to KL. Once you arrive, assuming that you're flying with AirAsia, you will arrive at the airport KLIA2. Now, once you arrive, pass through immigration, get your bags, and then walk out into the public area. Just keep walking straight and go all the way to the end of the building, the other side of the building, and then go down the escalators, which is split into 2 levels, to go down to the ground floor. Once you get there, walk up, you'll see all the little boxes selling the bus tickets. Make sure you go to the right one, which is selling the ticket for Skybus KL Central. So you get your ticket, it's about 11 or 12 ringgit. Then you just go back to the left, walk out the glass doors, the big doors out into the open, and just go to the bus stand that's marked on your ticket. Could be A1 or B2, something like that, where your bus is probably already waiting. If not, it'll be there soon to take you into KL Central, basically the heart of Kuala Lumpur. The trip takes about an hour. The cost of the tickets, 11 or 12 ringgit, and buses leave about every half hour or so. The other option is the KLIA Express train, which is 5 times the price. It's about 55 ringgit, but it gets you into KL, again, to the same place, same station, KL Central, in about half an hour. The trains run about every 15 minutes, so once you exit out of immigration, collect your bags, once you exit into the public area, just walk straight ahead a little and then look to the left, and you'll see this pink signage. That's where you buy the ticket for the KLIA Express train. So they're the 2 most common ways to get into town once you arrive in KL. Once you arrive at KL Central, depending on where you're staying, whether it's a hotel or Airbnb or whatever, there are a few options to get to that location. So number 1, there are a number of trains there, so you can just catch a train, quite cheap. Of course, you can get Uber or catch the monorail, which is quite a scenic way to your accommodation wherever you're staying. So they're the 3 main ways to get to where you're staying. While I've been to KL about 10 times, I've never felt threatened or nothing bad has ever happened to me. Always be careful, and you'll hear the announcement on the train platform to watch out for pickpocketers. This year was the first time I've ever seen or felt that I was almost pickpocketed, and I actually caught the guy on camera, and this is the guy here. So always be careful, there are pickpocketers around. So one of the first places you will probably want to go to is KLCC, the Twin Towers, especially if it's your first time to KL, but even if it's not, KLCC is one of the first places I always go to. I just love walking around it. So this is KLCC, or the Twin Towers. I believe this is still the tallest twin towers in the world. It's not the tallest building in the world anymore. But this mall, it's a really good place to hang out, people watch, and spend even a couple of hours. You could just walk the laps of this mall from the top level, walk a whole lap, next level down, next level down. You could easily spend an hour or 2. So many food options. On the top level, there are a number of restaurants: Malaysian, Thai, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese. On the next level is, I think it's electronics and clothes and things like this, all sorts of normal shopping stuff. I think on level 3 there's a big food court as well, so some more fast food types of things like McDonald's and other local food court type chains. Down the bottom, level 2 I think is a cinema. Down the bottom there's Nando's and a few ice cream places. There are other smaller shops like a Starbucks. There's a what's that, San Francisco coffee. There's different coffee shops. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but right there, different levels, there's a coffee shop or some sort of thing like that on each level towards the ends. So it's really got everything. If you want anything to eat, it's got it here. It's got a bakery on this level, which is level 1.
it's just got so much. There's a lot of food choices, good for people watching. It's modern, it's new, it's fresh, it looks good, this shopping mall. I like spending time here, just browsing, people watching, just hanging out here on the edge looking at people. And there's a lot of food choices, so really good place to go when you're in KL. And then I will just walk out here to the KLCC Park. Alright, so I've just come out of KLCC Mall, or Suria shopping mall. Now I'm in KLCC Park, which is a big wide open area, lots of people, concrete here, some shops there, water fountains going on, a lot of people watching, everyone just sitting here chilling, enjoying, relaxing. So it's a pretty cool place to go just to hang out, people watch. I'd say chill, but it's still pretty warm out here. It's about 30 degrees, so chill but not chill. Chill in the heat. Chill in the heat. Yeah, so let me show you around KLCC Park.
Another big attraction and highlight of KL, in my opinion, are the Batu Caves. For me, it's a must to go there. So this is the Batu Caves, and it is awesome. I've just spent an hour and a half here. I planned 1 hour, but it was just too much, I don't know about fun. It was very interesting. Watching the monkeys is most of the trip, actually. You come here for the colors, for the temples, everything. But the big attraction of the monkeys, they're just so cheeky and entertaining. They're fighting, running around, stealing food off people. It's just awesome. It's just so much fun. So I've spent more than an hour and a half here, and I only planned an hour. So I have to rush back to the train station, but this is really cool. You have to come here. The colors, the temples, the people, the monkeys, it's really cool. After the Batu Caves, go back to KL and head to Saravanaa Bhavan. There are a number of locations in KL and around the world. It's one of the best Indian experiences you'll ever have. Really nice vegetarian Indian food. And don't worry if you're not into Indian food or vegetarian food, which I wasn't until I tried this, give it a try. This is mini tiffin, and I highly recommend it. I love it. The range of flavors in this dish are amazing. While in the heart of KL, head down to Merdeka Square, where there are a couple of other sites around there. But Merdeka Square is also a nice place to go, learn a bit about the history, and have a look around.
So here we are at Merdeka Square, or Independence Square, here in Kuala Lumpur. So behind me here is a 95-meter tall flagpole, one of the tallest in the world. And this is a wide area. It's a green area for cricket, actually. There's a cricket pitch just here. So in the olden days, they used to play cricket here. But the flagpole was raised, or the Malaysian flag was raised for the first time at midnight, or just after midnight, on August 31, 1957. So August 31 is Malaysia's Independence Day. So it's a really cool place to go just to have a look. You're not going to spend much time here. It's pretty hot. So Merdeka Square, you had the flagpole, the cricket pitch, a bit of history. There's some of the old buildings.
I'm assuming they were the royals or the governments, the official people, maybe even the change rooms or something for the cricket match or something, I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. Then behind here is another iconic building or image of Malaysia. So the Sultan Abdul Samad building, you know, it's cool to come here at daytime to see what it looks like at day. I don't know if they do it anymore, but a few years ago when I was here, at nighttime they make it all green. They put lights everywhere, so it changes color, green, purple, red. So it's cool to come here at nighttime. I'm sure they would still do it, where the building changes color. So it's pretty cool to see that too. I don't think I'll have time to see it at night time this time round, but maybe next time again. But yeah, it's a really big building. It's an impressive building, an old building, and it looks really cool. So it's certainly worth coming down here to have a look at Merdeka Square. This behind me is Masjed Jamek. Masjid means mosque, Jamek I think means big. I know Besar means big, but I think it's kind of a big mosque or main mosque. So inside here is Masjid Jamek. I'll see if I can go inside. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. So this is pretty cool. There's actually a sidewalk right next to Masjid Jamek now. I don't recall this last time I was here, or the first time I was here. So I think this walkway is quite new and developed just for tourists, basically. So we can walk really close to it, take lots of photos, videos like this. So it's pretty cool to get pretty close to it, where before, I don't think this was here. I think it was just from the road that you have to take a long view. So it's a good improvement. Very, very good. These guys are looking at me thinking, what's this guy on about? Also, as you can see, there's Masjid Jamek right there, which is right at the back of the Sultan Abdul Samad building. So that's pretty cool too. All right, so this is a pretty cool area. Right behind me is Masjid Jamek. Just behind here is the Sultan Abdul Samad building with Merdeka Square. And just here, this blue building here is the Central Market, I think it's called. So in there you can buy lots of souvenirs. It's basically full of souvenir stuff. So I'm going there now. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty big tourist attractions in you know, just a few meters walk from each other. So very convenient for tourists here. Just walk around. We're going to the Central Market now. So as you can see, this is the entrance or main area to enter the Central Market. I'm not a big souvenir person, so for me the best part of this place is air conditioning. It's really cool in here. Oh, it's nice break from the heat outside. So I'm not into souvenirs, but yeah, I like this aircon. It's nice, good place to hang out for a bit to cool down and escape the heat. Alright, so Central Market is behind me. I'm heading away from it. I'm going to turn right and I should hit Petaling Street or Chinatown. So I'm going to go there for lunch. Let's go there. So as you see, there's Merdeka Square. You can see the flag. And just here, between there and here now is Jalan Petaling Street, Chinatown. So it's just a few meters away. While in the heart of KL, around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m, head to Heli Lounge Bar. There are 2 levels. One level is inside, it's a bar where you can have a drink, and then you go up one more level to the rooftop where it's like a helipad landing site where you get a 360-degree view of KL. It's really awesome. Then early evening all the way through to early hours of the night, go to the most famous food street in KL, Jalan Alor. So many food stalls to go and eat. Bit of variety there. A lot of it's the same sort of things, but it's a great place to go and it's kind of like a must. So go to Jalan Alor.
So this is Jalan Alor, which is basically the food street, a famous food street. As you can see, there are just so many options here. There's just restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. And, you know, watch out. There's a lot of tourists here. And when there's a lot of tourists, there's a lot of pickpocketers and dodgy people. Unfortunately, you will get hassled a lot, even while you're eating. So while you're eating, I think they're usually Bangladesh people. You know, tap you on the shoulder and show you this laser. They're showing the laser on the thing, which is extremely bright, or this fold-up wooden contraption thing, or they come up with all sorts of little gadgets or stuff to try and sell to you, but just ignore them. So anyway, here is Jalan Alor. They've redone the street. I think they've extended it a bit. Looks a bit better. Lots of food options, as you can see. Very busy. Looks like all the dodgy, here we go, there's the dodgy people I was talking about, selling all the contraptions, you know, the wooden stuff. So there's one. See, I didn't lie. They're everywhere. And specialties, this one is obviously fish. There's grilled fish, more grilled fish. Here's one of those dudes I was talking about. Okay, from here, this is Jalan Alor still. I'm right at the top. And as I'm coming up towards Bukit Bintang, so if I turn right, I go on to Jalan Bukit Bintang, and if I turn left, which I will now, I'm going to Changat Bukit Bintang, which is like the drinking area. So I'll show you that before it gets dark, because the GoPro's not very good in dark light. So I'll do it now, even before it gets busy. But this is a good nightlife area. It's okay to walk on the road, don't worry. So just walk on the road, just walk wherever you want. Late at night, this is a really happening place for drinking. Yeah, there's a lot of dodgies around again, because there's tourists, there's drinking, there's alcohol, there's drunk people, so you have to be careful. There's a lot of ladies, and a lot of ladies which aren't ladies. So, no, I'm fine, thank you. He's offering me a massage, where in this area I think it means with a happy ending as well. So I think this area, there's a few massage places. I'm sure you go there and you get offered an average massage, followed by a, do you want some extras? So yeah, this is a nightlife area. Changat Bukit Bintang. Lots of places to drink. Some fairly reasonable price places, but some are a little bit of a rip-off. So just check first. There's some live bands playing, there's like a couple of clubs or whatever, but most of them are just bars where you can just have a few drinks. Some of them play sport, some of them have a live band, some of them have just like a DJ or something. And then when it gets dark, all the ladies and the ladies that aren't ladies, and dodgies and taxi drivers and everyone else that can basically offer you every medicine available comes out and plays. So anyway, so this is it. That's how the professionals eat durian. Put on the gloves and attack. Oh, take a photo for Instagram first. So if you're in this area, or anywhere really, and you smell something, you think, geez, is that the sewer or what? It's probably just durian. It could be sewer, but it's probably just durian. Has a really, ooh, what is that smell? Type of smell. But apparently they say it smells like hell, but tastes like heaven. I don't know. I tried it once. It was okay. I wouldn't say I liked it. I wouldn't say I didn't like it. But I can see that if you just keep eating it, your taste buds will change and you'll end up liking it more and more. I can see that. So for me, trying it once, maybe 2 or 3 times is enough. It's a very creamy type of flavor or texture. Certainly doesn't taste anywhere near like what it smells like. So give it a try. You never know, you might like it. So this is Pavilion Mall. It's a pretty good mall. There's quite a few food options. There's a food court down the bottom with not just food court stuff, but all sorts of other things to eat, drink, snacks, things like this. There's a supermarket down there. Obviously there's the regular shops on multiple levels. Just outside, we go out and then turn right, there's some bars and pub type things to have a few drinks. Sort of on the outside, so they're open late, even when this closes. Upstairs, and I will try and take you there, is a very, very good Middle Eastern restaurant. Alright, so I'm on floor number 6 in Pavilion at this restaurant. Al-Amar Lebanese restaurant is awesome. I've eaten here 2 or 3 times, 3 times I think. The last 3 times I've been to KL, my friend took me here, we've eaten here. It's really, really high class, it's good quality, excellent food, great flavors, really, really good restaurant. I highly recommended this for a restaurant sort of a higher level if you want to try that, not just sort of food court level or anything like that, but this is really one restaurant that I recommend. It's so nice, really, really good food. So this is the basement level food court. There's Madam Quong's, which is really good Malaysian food. I had an excellent Malaysian chicken curry there one time. But there's a lot of choices, all sorts of Asian foods mainly.
Between Jalan Alor and Pavilion is lot 10, and on the sidewalk or the side entrance on or off Jalan Bukit Bintang is this little hole in the wall. You go down, it's a food court style called the Hutongs. Really nice, popular with the locals, food court style, so that's also a must to go down and check out. Another good place to go is KL Tower, Menara Tower.
Okay, so there's even a mini zoo area now. So they got the birds and obviously other animals inside. They're building it up. Why not? Sounds good. So I'm not actually here for that. I'm here for the Bukit Nanas forest now. I want to see if we can see any monkeys. So they've got everything here now. They've even got an upside down house. So it's really family orientated now, not just for adults or older people. So an upside down house. That'll be good for the kids and some adults too. Come on, adults like it as well. So this entrance here is basically the opposite to where the tower is. So the tower's there. Just go in the same park area. Just walk away from the tower, and you'll see the entrance to the eco park, where I think it's where all the monkeys and that are. Unfortunately, I've just arrived. The black clouds are coming in. I am going to get absolutely drenched, I think. But I'll take my chances. I don't like my chances, but I'll try. Go through here, see if I can find some monkeys or something, and then run home quickly. So here is a walking bridge, suspension bridge. Bit bouncy, bit old. Oh, I think I'm gonna get drenched here. So this is the National Mosque of Kuala Lumpur, probably the National Mosque of Malaysia. I just heard prayer time, so I don't think I'm allowed inside, but I'll see how close I can get to going inside and showing you a little bit about it. So let's see how we go. The National Mosque of Kuala Lumpur, the National Mosque of Malaysia. I'm walking from the National Mosque, and I thought I could turn, it looked like I could walk around this road to the back of the mosque where the Islamic Art Museum was, but it actually looks like it's gone a slightly different way. I have a feeling I'm at the bird park and Botanical Gardens, so it's hard to sort of understand what's going on when it's in Bahasa. So I'm just trying to see if I can identify any words that I know. Saturday until Thursday, Friday. No. Yeah, bird park. Okay, number 6. Yeah, I think I'm at the bird park and Botanical Gardens, but oh well, I wanted to go there anyway. Just wrong order, and I don't know where the museum is now. I think I have to go around the other way. So I'm still walking and walking, trying to find the National Monument. I'm stuck in this intersection. I don't know where I am, although that looks like that's it over there. Tugu something, which I think is the monument across here, and hope this is it. I think it is. So I believe this is the National Monument. Alright, so I have found the National Monument. Here's a concrete structure which basically to our glorious dead. So obviously paying respect to all the people who died in the wars. Then behind me here is an Islamic dome at the top. And in front of it, or behind it, as we look, is structures of maybe bronze or something, structures of army guys, in battle. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. There's the National Monument, and as you can see, dedicated to the heroic fighters in the cause of peace and freedom. May the blessing of Allah be upon them. So that's pretty cool. It's a very good monument. That's really, really powerful image. Selamat datang, Taman Botanical Gardens. I finally got it right. So as you enter, you go up here. This place is huge. So I only have about half an hour free, so I'm only going to see a little bit, but from the map it looks like you could spend a couple of hours here. Alright, so things are not working out for me. The rain's starting to come heavier. This path is just leading to nowhere. There's Bird Park just there, Orchid Park, Memorial Building or something. So it doesn't seem too much interesting for me. Could be for you. Probably because I don't have time. I'm sort of looking at my watch as well, thinking I can't have much time. So if I had more time, yeah, I would chill a bit more. I would explore a bit more. It's certainly a big park. Could be very good to walk around for a while. The rain's starting to come, so I'm going to try and make my way back to the hotel, which is a fair walk. I like walking, even if it's in the rain. If it hits too hard, like it's just about to, I'll find some shelter, get something to eat, have a drink, whatever, wait till it finishes. Usually rain doesn't last too long. If it's getting too bad, just take a taxi, but we'll see how we go. So this is a bit funny and ironic. I'm walking back from the bird park, not the bird park, there is a bird park there, but the Botanical Gardens. I'm walking down thinking, oh yeah, I remember that sign, I go down there. Somehow I've taken a wrong turn and I've actually ended up where I want to go. The Islamic Art Museum. I don't know if they'll let me in drenched, but we'll see. So the National Mosque is over there. I've taken a wrong turn, so that means I don't know where I am. But here's the National Mosque. It's raining still. Islamic Art Museum. I'll see if they let me in. They probably won't. If not, that's okay. I'll just take photos and then leave. So here it is, the Islamic Art Museum in Kuala Lumpur. So let's see how it looks. I'll take a video from the outside. So let's see if they let me in. Probably won't. And because I'm running late, I'll probably just stay for 5 minutes anyway. Restaurant and cafe are closed on Mondays. Actually, I feel embarrassed to go in when I'm wet. I don't think I will enter. Looks like it's closed anyway. Oh no, it's open. So there's a tip. This is the National Mosque, and if you follow me from the car park, go up this road, and just behind me there's some small steps you go up, and then keep going in the same direction. Right behind here is actually the Islamic Art Museum. So yeah, I was here. Okay, so you can get to both from here. You don't have to go on a road. You don't have to go all the way around like I thought you did, and what Google Maps looks like you had to do. So you just enter the National Mosque. You go up the road where I'm on now. So go behind me here. Keep walking up. Keep walking up. And keep looking to the left, to the right. You'll see this small staircase going up. You go up there and just keep walking in that direction, and you'll hit the Islamic Art Museum, rather than trying to walk all the way around, which you won't get to unless it's a long way. So that's a pretty good tip, actually. I accidentally came across that. Selamat datang, Taman. Botanical Gardens. Selamat datang, Taman Botanical Gardens. Botanical Gardens. Selamat datang, Taman Botanical Gardens. Selamat datang, Taman Botanical Gardens. Selamat datang, Taman Botanical Gardens. I finally got it right.